And that, just like that, we are live.
Oh, we live. We live, baby.
What up? Hello, everyone on the internet. Hello, everybody on breakingandentering.net, or Twitch, or YouTube, or Facebook, or Twitter, or wherever. It's Alan and Omar.
Hey.
We're here, hanging out, eating some Cheetos. Cheeto-flavored popcorn.
Pat is still in the health and safety protocols.
Mm-hmm. We didn't kill him. He's not dead. He's fine.
He's fine. I'm willing to bet he's probably showing no symptoms at this point. He's just waiting out.
He may be out and about in Bayview.
There's a possibility.
Executive producer Rocky is down here. You can't really see him. There's a graphic.
Yep, he's here.
He's here hanging out, wondering why we're eating popcorn.
And why he's not getting any.
Oh, he's definitely not getting any.
Well, yeah. I feel like everything in this is bad for him.
Yeah. He eats plenty of bad shit for him, but still no. Anyway, we're recording this week's Breaking and Entering Radio. Doing the damn thing. I'm gonna kick him out in a second. Little dog. Not Omar. We need Omar. If you're in the chat, say what up.
Yeah,
say hello. We'll shout you out here on this fine, lovely Tuesday evening. And
put this in Discord.
Oh, that's right. Bizon's Discord?
Yep.
I watched Bizon a couple days ago.
Nice.
Yeah, I finally actually got a chance to tune in. Shout out to DJ Bizon.
Doing his thing.
Super dope.
He's got the new dog Whisper.
Him
and his wife got a dog.
Okay.
Dog's name is Whisper.
That's good. That's a good name for him.
Yeah.
Rocky, you could have been a Whisper, but you're a Rocky for sure. Cool. All right. But you're going to go outside in the other room. I can give you a small piece of a cheese popcorn piece. Like a very small piece. Don't tell my wife. Nope, that's upstairs. That doesn't make no sense. Rocky, it's down here. Come here. Boom.
Done.
Laura's on her way home anyway, so it's all good. Yeah. All right. I should put this in a Discord too, somewhere. I have an account. I need to use it more.
I mean, really, I'm in Bizon's Discord. I'm in a Discord that, for when I hacked my mini Sega Genesis and my mini NES.
Okay.
There's a Discord for like support stuff. So I'm in that Discord, and then my buddy Sean, you know Sean, he runs a Discord for like random shit. We usually use it for playing like online games and to like chat and like do video shit with each other. Just run it through Discord instead of like
Twitch or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Well, like in the pandemic, actually, what we were doing was because we had some friends that were they were living in Arizona at the time because the guy in the relationship had his job had like put him out there for a year out in Phoenix. Mm-hmm. So she went with him. This is like right before everything shut down too. Like month.
Like the most inconvenient time to do things.
Like a month before everything shut down. So literally like they moved all their shit to Arizona.
Okay.
And it was like, hey, guess what? Everything shut the fuck down.
Yep.
Well, that said, they're getting married in October. So because they didn't kill each other during shutdown. So
that's probably the smart move.
Yep.
Someday there should be an entire show about people that made big rash decisions right before the pandemic happened. Like I definitely went out to California in January 2020, trying to get sponsors for Big Beat 2020, and spent a good amount of money to go to a big convention. That was a bad decision in hindsight. Well, who would have known?
You didn't know.
Yeah. On the way back, I actually was sick the whole time that I was there. And on the way back is when I first started hearing about COVID.
Yep.
So, simpler times. Simpler times. So, that being said, I think we're ready to do this radio show.
Okay.
If you're ready, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Get the popcorn out, get everything going.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm also going to house this popcorn because I haven't eaten dinner yet.
So I haven't eaten dinner either. That's
okay, good. So we're drinking on empty stomachs. Great.
Yep, perfect.
Right,
as God intended.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right.
Also, I I know, like I had like allergies like last week, and they were kicking my tail.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure, and I kept doing I ended up doing like 3 home tests, and they all came up negative.
Okay.
And I got better like every day.
That's good.
So I was like, okay, I feel pretty good about it just being a really bad rash of allergies.
Yeah, because you do sit on that side. You're sitting literally right next to patient 0 over there.
Well, the thing is, like, so like with that, also you didn't get sick.
Right.
You were in this room.
I've been good.
Last
Yeah.
week. Nobody on the Wednesday team got sick. Nobody on my Thursday team got sick.
So it was just him.
So I'm like, all right. I feel very confident that I did not. Also, I end up running into and talking to Annie last week Tuesday.
Okay.
And she got sick. Well, she said she started feeling symptoms like Monday, but she kept but all her home tests were negative. But then like she got worse.
Yeah.
That's when she was like,
was she your bartender one of those nights?
Tuesday.
Oh, the night that Pat told us he got sick.
Yeah. So like that night, Pat told us that day, but like that night, because I left here and I thought I was gonna watch my friend play, but then she didn't play last week. She's playing this week and the week and next week, so I had the weeks mixed up anyways. But then I was like, well, I'm here. Let me just get a drink at Newport, whatever. So I got a drink. And they had like drinking, like got some shots, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's never just a drink at the Newport.
Yeah, it's typical Newport shit.
We need to get sponsored by the Newport officially for this show.
Well, we can talk to Tim.
Honestly, Tim Creed, make it happen. We
just gotta talk to him. That's all. We could get something.
I'm sure we could get something out of it.
With that said, so I saw her Tuesday. Not like super long interaction, normal bar, like
right.
Drink,
yeah,
whatever.
Normal shit.
So, but then when she had posted that, I think it was like Tuesday. No, I think it was Thursday. I think she posted that like Thursday. I think she did like a post like Thursday saying like, "I have COVID." Like,
okay,
I have COVID. Then I was like, but then she was describing her symptoms, and I was like,
"That's a cold."
I was like, "That's the shit." I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of similar to what I had." I was like, "Well, mine got better, and hers got worse." And I was like, "Well, all right." And again, I did another. Actually, I did it, and I did a test with my granddad yesterday because I was showing him how to do it anyways. I was like, well, I'll just do one with you, whatever.
Right.
So, did one with him. And then, I love that my mom was, like, freaked out. She's like, no, I don't want to do one. I'm like, why not? Like, what are you, afraid of testing positive?
Afraid of the bad news? Like,
yeah, afraid of testing, like, you.
Staying healthy?
Yeah, I was like, you feel fine as is. I was like,
proactive.
you don't really go anywhere anyway. So, I'm like, I was like, I feel very confident you would not catch COVID.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I was like, your close calls were from being around family members that still had jobs where they had to go out and work. So I was like,
yeah, I'm really only out of the house. Honestly, I'm only out of the house like around people like 3 times a week. One is like 2 of them are in my office where there's fucking nobody, and then the other one is Big Beat. So that was my concern, was like, I cannot get sick during Big Beat because we have no makeup dates. It's Summerfest right after that. So
well, because like I go in like 2-3 days a week. Yeah, but it's a fucking ghost town. Mm-hmm. They actually have some salespeople in today, probably today and tomorrow. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm in 2 meetings, but it's like less than 10 people.
So yeah, there were more people. Like there were double the people in, which means there were 30 people in.
Yeah,
which is that means double.
Okay. So
still, no one was fucking there.
Yeah, 30 people in you got a whole office floor. Don't
exactly.
You?
Exactly. Yeah, so that nobody was fucking there. So. With that said, like, so yeah, like, I'm not really around a bunch of people like that. And then, like, I do play at Fat Daddy's 3 days a week.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. We were at the bar.
That's my, if I'm in if any place is going to put me in danger, that's the place that's going to put me in danger just because there's so many people there.
Right.
At any given time, which is why I generally tend to just hang outside there anyways.
Better air circulation.
Yeah, I'm like, just rather just be outside, like, anyway. So some people are like, oh, it's a lot of times like, oh, it's chilly, let's go inside. I'm like, I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill out here for a little bit.
Do you think we mentioned COVID enough that we got the little bar underneath us on the live stream right now?
I would love to know.
If we have the bar underneath us, somebody tell us in the chat.
Did they hit us with it last week or no?
We got hit by like UMG last week on something.
Oh, but not the COVID bar.
I don't think we got the COVID bar.
We do not. I'm streaming this right now. We do not have the COVID bar.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, we'll get there. It'll happen.
All right.
Chris is at Lucky Lanes, motherfucker.
Oh, he's practicing, probably.
No, okay. Well, Go ahead. Good for him.
Yeah.
All right. In the meantime, we're gonna do this thing.
We could be down there.
We could be down there. Possibly. All right. Anyway, we are gonna talk about the rappity raps and the hippity hops, and then on the
How do
other
you do, fellow kids?
other non-rabbit related things. No, I don't know. It's okay. So lame. Once we start making dad jokes on the show, that's when we're fucking over. That's when it's done. Catch us on Dad FM, which is, if it's not a station, we should actually make that a station.
There's probably an unofficial Dad FM.
We play like nothing but 90s alternative. It's like FM 1021.
Yeah, I was saying FM 1021 is Dad FM.
Yeah, but we just call it Dad FM. We play like a lot of Dave Matthews Band,
So
a lot of Pearl Jam.
I'm just curious on the level of work it would take if we actually did like a breaking and entering like network on
Station?
Twitch.
Oh, like a network?
So like we joke about like, oh, we'll have like this show on the
Yeah.
this show, that show, whatever. Like if you had like a Dad FM set, like
If it was
like
more than,
like a 2-hour Dad FM set
yeah,
where you just like played some music, just
yeah,
had an autoplay,
we could do it.
like then like we could have like a grilling stream one day.
Ooh, grill TV is
Yeah.
that's our main thing.
Have like a grill TV.
Honestly, it wouldn't be that much work because like we stream music videos every day. I'm not sitting here, if in case you noticed, I'm not sitting here hitting next on an autoplays, right? Like I follow a Twitch channel that is just only MXC, which is Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, that show that used to air on
Yeah.
Spike TV. It just plays the episodes on a loop.
Oh, that's dope.
So really all we would need is like a burner laptop that we could just like put up there and just like play music all day.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just put up a little like a grill clip art and that's what it is. And have like Dad FM. And then occasionally we just shut the stream off, go live like a minute later, and it's us fucking bullshitting and grilling whatever we have set up. I have
there it is.
enough things that
There
we
it
could
is.
probably set that shit up.
Okay.
So,
Well, then I know that we were talking about like, oh, we should do like video game stream
yeah.
like one of these days. Like I said, like we should definitely do like blaxploitation movie
Watch along. I'd
Yeah,
be
watch
down for
along.
that.
or like shitty rapper movie watch alongs.
Yeah, if it was more than just me producing it, like we
know,
could
that's
set
the
like
thing.
if you wanted to set up a stream, we would just share the password, and then
Okay.
you would log in at some point and just go live. So we could, in theory, do that. What up to Twan Mac? He's in the.
What up, Twan Mac?
He's hanging out in the chat on Instagram. Hello. The Big B Trophy's here. You can see it.
It's beautiful. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Is here. It is very clear.
It's definitely gonna be not. It's definitely won't be used
I'm gonna
as.
have to polish that.
It's not definitely won't be used as a weapon against.
Look, man. Hey, the finals last year, some dude that was like in Mecha Mallo's crew that is no longer, as of that night, no longer in his crew. Some dude came up on stage and was like, "Bro," and like he was drunk as shit. And he came up on stage. He tried to he was pissed at me. Like he was trying to fight me after the final. And like everybody, like Mecha or somebody grabbed him and pulled him out of the crowd, right? And like got him out of here. And Spawn was like, "Yeah, you better fucking run." And they got him like halfway out of the jackalope. Then he like tried to charge back through the crowd, and they grabbed him again. And then they just took him down the street. They're like, "Get the fuck out. You're done.
Yeah.
Like you're done." So it's not free of conflict, but it should be.
Should be.
So
It'd be nice.
that was the closest we had to like a real situation. But I was like, "Why do you want to fight me?
Yeah.
I just put the vent on.
But if they don't like,
I'm
I
on
don't.
stage.
I don't actually. I don't judge shit.
Yeah. I'm not even in the. Well, I am in the selection committee to like get on like who gets in the tournament, but it's not just me.
Yeah.
It's like 16 people last
Yeah.
year. So I don't know. Different times. All right, let's record a radio show.
Let's do it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another week of Breaking and Entering Radio. It's Alan Hallis,
And Omar Beckham.
and we are giving you 2 hours of independent underground hip-hop broadcasting from the Breaking and Entering World Headquarters in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Patrick is off again. He is in health and safety protocols.
Still in the health and safety protocols.
Yeah.
He will be out very soon.
He wanted to record
Actually,
today.
you know what? I believe timing wise,
By the time this airs,
by the time this airs, he will be out of health and safety protocols.
I think he'll be on day 9, but by my count, but he'll probably still just show up at
But
He'll be
is
fine.
it day of
I don't know
Well,
anymore.
no, it's first day of symptoms, so you start from there.
Okay, so I don't know what day he first had symptoms because he texted us the morning of we recorded last week's show.
I'm guessing it had to be the day before.
Time's a flat circle. I don't know.
I'm guessing it was the day before. That would be my guess.
Well,
so
in any
by the
case,
time this first airs on Spotify, he should be out of health and safety protocols and at Big B.
Yes,
And
so,
I'll be there too.
Hey, there you go. So
How
yeah,
are you doing,
He's
Alan?
doing well. Oh, thank you, Omar. Nobody ever asked me that first.
Hey, Pat's fine. He's not dead.
Pat's
He's
fine. Yeah, he's good.
I still owe him some ice cream. I gotta drop it off to him.
He might be out in the streets tonight for all we know.
He probably is.
Anyway, I'm doing great. Life is always busy. Life is hectic. It's the busiest time of the year for me, but I am doing really well. We are sitting here with the Big Beat MK trophy, which I picked up today.
It's beautiful.
Shout out to Trophy Athletic in downtown Milwaukee.
Nice. Is that the one on 3rd Street?
Right by the Pfizer Forum. Yep.
Nice.
And actually, the Bucks go there for like inner office trophies and stuff. I saw a few on display. I saw some Admirals trophies, the hockey team here. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm doing well. Life is busy, but when is it not?
Yeah.
I am very glad to be here with you doing this thing, doing what we do best, talking about music, having some fun. Omar, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I got to so shout out to my girl Bree. It was her birthday this past weekend. She invited me to play on her volleyball team for the Pride Fest grass volleyball tournament. Pride Fest was also this past weekend.
I made an appearance at the volleyball tournament. I popped up.
Alan popped up at the tournament. It was a great time, man. Like I had a bunch of friends that always talk about playing in it. They always talk about how much fun it was and how they had a good time. And I was just grateful to be able to experience it and get out there and play some volleyball and have a good time. And I really enjoyed myself. And I also learned something about myself. So I'm not utilizing my glutes as much as I should. Because when I got done, like the hammies and the quads were very tight, right?
Okay.
And I was like, but the glutes aren't tight. And I was like, that's weird. So I was talking to a friend of mine that and I was like, hey, and she coaches volleyball, and she coaches like 15, 16, 17-year-old boys.
Okay, so she's familiar.
Yeah, familiar, and they're developing, so she's always trying to get on them about working out right and getting strength and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I ran it by her or whatever, and she was like, well, do some single leg glute bridges, and if you can do them without cramping, then you're fine.
I thought she was just gonna say, if you could do it, put your back into it.
No.
And that was gonna be
but so I ended up doing I held the bridge for 15 seconds and I started cramping, and I was like, oh, that's not a good sign.
Well,
it's not a good. I was like, so I told her, she was like, nope, it's not a good sign. So I got to work on my glutes. That's a summer goal. We'll be bouncing quarters off that thing by the end of the summer.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Or we're gonna get a BBL for you, and we'll put it on like the Patreon.
Kyle Lowry ain't gonna have nothing on me.
Well, we hope that you're gonna do well. You already look good, and that's a segue that we're gonna get into our first track here. We got some music from Lakia. We're kicking things off with "I Look Good." Oh. That's the name of the song. I'm not trying to brag.
You do look good, though.
Thank you, man. Yeah. I appreciate it. Look at all the love that's in this room when it's just the two of us. I'm kidding. Patrick's fine. All right, this is Lakia. This is "I Look Good." Check it out here on Breaking and Entering Radio. Let's go.
Yeah. When my hand we started cramping, I was like, shit.
We're just upbeat and positive the whole show, and we're like, what? It's just because Pat's not here. The whole time. Also, I don't know what I hit on audition, but it's doing this thing now where it jumps me back to the beginning, so you're gonna see me skip a lot on the screen. But
okay.
But none of you will see that.
Not you guys,
because we're busy. You don't even get to see the behind the scenes.
Mm-mm.
I could probably just like load up a window and they could see the audition recording, but who needs that? You guys don't need that.
I don't need to see that.
This is what you come here for. Come here for this. Come here to watch us eat popcorn.
Yep.
And drink. Yep. And talk bullshit.
Text Morgan. Tell her to hop in the chat.
I'll send her that live. I sent her the Instagram live, and I was just like, damn, we are not going to see it unless it's on the Facebook chat. We can kind of see it real time on Instagram, though. I'm always watching it. Okay. Kicking things off with our YSL update.
Okay.
Latest in prison news.
Weekly YSL.
Honestly, it's the biggest story.
Well,
did I read all of the article? Maybe. Will I read some of it? Yes. We'll just make it up as we go. Shout out to everybody popping in on Instagram, hanging out.
What's going on, guys?
Got a lot of you hanging out or popping in on Instagram for a second. Shout out to everybody popping over on Twitch, YouTube. We don't know where you're at, but we can see that you're in there, so that's cool. Twitter is the only one we can't see.
Okay.
And that one, I mean...
It's a mystery. Twitter's a mystery.
20, 30 people every time. Sure. I don't know.
Right.
I would love to get more, I wish YouTube streaming was a thing, that more people would watch that. It is. You can watch this live now on YouTube, but it doesn't seem like anybody watches us on YouTube.
I think you have to draw people towards it. I think that's the...
Yeah. Just literally fucking put the record or the link in people's faces. That is exactly what we have to do.
Yep.
So maybe next week we should just get a whole gang of a publicity gang, digital street team, and just spam our link every time we're live. Shout out to H Kane popping up in the Instagram chat. What up? So we're gonna talk some YSL after all these ads go away on Double XL. They're literally all over their screen. That's the most annoying shit. As a web guy, that's the most annoying shit.
Yeah.
We don't have a paywall on Breaking and Entering. We have a little pop-up once a month. If you hit it once, you don't see it again for a month.
Boom.
So look at us being consumer-friendly. All right. The week in jail. I'm not calling it that.
No. It's the week in YSL.
Mm-hmm.
As the YSL turns.
As the YSL turns. Come. All right, so we mentioned that we are doing well. We had some great music to kick things off. Someone in the world of hip-hop maybe not doing as well.
No.
This is the week in YSL, or whatever we're going to call it. I like you said, as the YSL turns.
Yes,
that's a good
one.
one.
YSL turns.
As you know, we've been following this year on the show. Young Thug and Gunna's YSL Young Slime Life indicted on a major RICO charge, most of them. And the latest that we're getting is that Young Thug is actually doing well, per his fiance, which is good. But they have no bond posted for them until at least next year.
Yeah, they're not getting bond posted.
Yeah. No bond. And then the latest development that we're hearing is that YSL is being held responsible for over 50 murders and instances of gun violence, according to Fulton County, Georgia District Attorney. So that's a rough charge.
Yeah.
That's a rough one. This is as of last week. The district attorney was speaking with WSB TV in Atlanta, so shout out to all of our Atlanta stations. You guys know what's up about that. And they were talking about the alleged RICO cases, and they said that Young Thug is accused of renting the 2014 Infiniti Q sedan that was used in a murder. So there's that. Young Thug's name is attached to that. There's also... per this story, probably in excess of 50 instances of murder and gun violence. Oh. So it doesn't actually say over 50 like the headline does, but if you're gonna go in that, they don't just get you on a RICO charge with no research whatsoever.
No, they don't.
They probably did some real deep research, and it's looking pretty rough for Young Thug and Gunna.
Very rough. So, not great for them, and the rest of the associated crew.
Yeah. Young Thug's fiance this week also called into, I believe, a local radio station or talked to some local media and said that he's doing well, that she's been able to make contact with him with a phone call. He's doing well in jail, and that he is kind of realizing the severity of some things. Mm-hmm. But he's much more humble, which I'm guessing after a couple weeks in Cobb County Jail, probably going to be. Yeah. So I guess
that'll do it.
We're going to watch this thing unfold. I mean, Young Thug, Gunna, 26 other affiliates of YSL are in on RICO charges. They're claiming that it is much more than an entertainment label. I do know that they have quoted some rap lyrics already as Young Thug bragging about the murder of someone's mother. I forgot whose mother, but
Ooh.
yeah.
Well, you know
They're
what?
already using that against him.
I mean, that's again. That will most likely get tossed out.
Yeah. If it was in New York, it would get tossed out, but it is not.
But once it actually goes to trial, that'll get tossed out.
But there's so many other cases anyway, or so many other
right.
things
There's so
against
many
him.
other things that's just like, okay.
It just keeps getting worse for them.
Like I could definitely see a judge being like, yeah, sure, we'll throw that out. These other things are still pending though.
So let me pitch this: if you are the producer that has like some unreleased, or some engineer that's got some unreleased Young Thug and Gunna music, do you put that out eventually? Do you think like, okay, there's probably not anything more coming soon, we should probably just drop something? Or is that more incriminating? Maybe you don't. I guess I don't know.
You know what? You just find all the lyrics where Young Thug is talking about the how he loves to go down on the ladies and he doesn't need anything in reciprocation.
Okay, and you just use all of those instead.
He's got a lot of those. He's got various hooks. Talks about that. So like that's the route you got to go.
Okay, so nothing but those kind of songs.
Maybe he's got a whole bunch of songs just about love in general.
An EP worth of that.
Maybe you drop those and maybe
nothing else that could be incriminating.
You find a nice gospel producer to switch it up. That's the pivot.
The Young Thug gospel album might
That's
be coming
the
after
pivot.
this.
That's
Look,
the pivot.
they say he's getting more humble. So I mean,
There
I
you
don't
go.
know, man.
There you go.
Anyway, looking like a rough few months ahead and probably years ahead for anybody involved in YSL, which really sucks because they were blowing up, but they were on the poise of superstardom.
Yeah,
like
I know.
top level. So Lil Baby is lucky that he's keeping his head out of this because he was poised to be like the next.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. Just a thought. We are gonna play some music though. We were playing some relatively new music from Gerald Walker. And the 7000. This song is called You Can Think What You Want. Check that out here on Breaking and Entering Radio. Look at that. Look at that pro shit.
Nice work.
Professional.
Look at that. Nice work.
That's the other thing. We're going to be super positive, and then we just fucking applaud ourselves after every segment.
That's
What
me.
up?
That's me.
Oh, okay. I was like, who's commenting slime in the thing?
That's me.
Just being reckless in the chat on Twitch.
But yeah, there's a song where I'm pretty sure the hook is Young Thug saying, I'm gonna pull up, eat on that pussy and dip.
Oh, okay.
It's literally the hook.
Well, make that the whole album. Just make that a whole album of that.
That's what romance is about these days, guys.
Sure. Whatever happened to I Wanna Hold Your Hand and the Beatles? It was a different time. But honestly, when whatever song came out that had Snapchat me that pussy as the first line, that's when I was like, what happened to... That was the moment that I was like, all right, this is too much.
Oh, that's Yo Gotti. DM. It goes down in the DM.
Yeah. I heard that line and I went, whatever happened, I want to hold your hand. It was a simpler time.
Look, if the guy that wrote that song knew about Snapchat, he would definitely be saying, Snapchat me that pussy.
The Beatles
Don't tell me he wouldn't.
The Beatles also wrote Please Please Me and a number of other songs.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I'm just saying. He like
arguably,
he was like, they can sing you what?
Arguably, Please Please Me by the Beatles, pretty much the same as Snapchat Me That Pussy. Because the hook is Please Please Me Like I Please You. It's the same as the Young Thug song, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there, I made the Beatles dirtier.
Tell 'Em by Rich Homie Quan has the Young Thug hook, which says, we can play it real quick.
No, we got UMG or somebody hit us last week on Facebook. Probably UMG. They're usually quick. And dip. You're hearing the smooth sounds of Young Thug
And Rich Homie Quan.
and Rich Homie Quan. That's the first line of the song.
The first line of the opening line of the song. Also, what's up with Rich Homie Quan?
Yeah, where's he been?
I don't know.
Flex is my shit by Rich Homie Quan.
It's he hasn't released anything since 2019.
Huh.
But yeah, I think yeah, I don't know. Does he? Maybe he feels he
The
can,
world is ready for a Rich Homie Quan album.
Might as well.
Rich Homie Quan, Jay Quan, just drop a Quan. Somebody's got to hit the Quan. Put that out.
Hit the Quan.
That was another time in the world that we'll all forget about someday. Rich Homie Quan featuring Jay Quan doing a Hit the Quan remix. Why not?
There
What's
you go.
the worst that could happen? Whose career is getting ruined by that?
No one's. It's
Exactly.
Fine. It's fine. God damn it.
Jay Quan's out here trying to sell Hood Hop too. Kidding. Although, honestly, people don't remember Hood Hop. It was legit. That was the follow-up. That was the name of the album, but then it was the follow-up to
I like
to
Hood
Tipsy.
Hop. I like Hood Hop.
Yeah, Hood Hop was all right.
Yeah.
I would love to do a Where Are They Now kind of interview with Jay Quan, but I don't think he wants to do that. I think he's still living in the moment.
I feel like someone did an interview with him a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Probably like Vice. Like, we unearthed Jay Quan. We found him in St. Louis.
Yeah, it probably was some shit like that.
Yeah. It's TMZ. They found him just hanging out in St. Louis at like a Cardinals game. Jay Quan, what are you doing? I'm tipsy. Oh, okay, cool. It's terrible. Terrible. More dad jokes. All right, let's talk about Big Beat MKE. Hey, my wife's home because the dog's barking.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Mom's home.
here we go. Big Beat MKE recap. We are back here on Breaking and Entering Radio, and we are in the middle of the semifinals are upon us for Big Beat MKE.
Done with all the quarterfinals now?
Yes, night 2 of the quarterfinals went down this past week over at the Jackalope Lounge, the Wicked Hop in
Wait, how many more weeks we got left?
2 weeks left.
So tonight?
Tonight, the
And then next
semifinals,
week.
and then next Thursday.
Okay. It's coming to a close.
2 more weeks. We had
If you haven't gotten down there, you need to get down there. Why haven't you gotten down there?
yeah,
we need to
Omar's
have-
been down there.
We need to have to talk about this.
Yep, Omar's been down there. He's going to be down there tonight.
That's right.
So we had 2 more battles that went down this week, and some surprises. I wouldn't say surprises, just tough battles in general. Both of them went to overtime this week. So we had Gucko and Space Crime in the first battle, and that was a tough one. I actually put them on first because I was like, Gucko's probably got like a curfew or like a bedtime.
No, actually,
He stayed till the end.
I mean,
but-
all jokes aside, Gucko.
He's under 21, so he can't actually get in.
He's under 21, but I'm pretty sure I forgot which school he goes to. Well, he's in college.
Somewhere, okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're done for their semester by now.
Oh,
right?
okay. Well, then he's good. He had a crew. He had a crew of underagers, but they couldn't get in.
Yep.
So they hung out on the patio at the Wicked Hop. And then when it was his battle, they all stood against the glass and like made noise after the battle. So like that was kind of tight because like the door was open so they could hear out into the street. They can't actually be in the bar, kind of thing. So shout out to Gucko's like fan club that he had out there.
Shout out to the crew. Hey, shout out to him for bringing the crew down. Love that.
Yeah, exactly. This year you can vote via your phone, and the crowd vote does weigh into some of the battles, and it has been a factor already.
Did those guys know?
Our numbers went crazy up.
I love it.
So in that first battle,
shout out
they
to you,
definitely
Gucko.
flooded. Yeah,
Nice.
somebody brought the little QR code sheet out to the patio for sure. So he brought a crew out that was but unfortunately went down. He lost to Space Crime, who also brought it. Like the two of them went back to back. Space Crime's been in a beat battle before. He's been in a Big Beat MKE, so he kind of knew what to expect. I was surprised that Gucko made it out of the first round because he had a tough first battle against Mood Z. But I'm happy that it went down the way it did. It was a tough battle. Like literally, that was one that I think in the first round I was almost like we should go to overtime. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to just say it. But yeah, it was a tough battle. Twan Mac was in the building, he's back from Europe, from touring with Arrested Development. He was hyped on it, and he was immediately like, if I was a judge, I do not want your job tonight because it is tough. So that was the first battle. Second battle, we had Scylla going up against Systematic. Now, Scylla normally played his beats off of the DJ setup in the first round.
Yep.
Brought out the equipment this time around. Brought out the piano. Brought out his DJ like turntables and everything like that. Like brought up his setup and somehow made it fit into one output on the board, which cool.
Amazing.
Great for me. I tell him they can only have one output. But Scylla brought out his full equipment and like played a like killer synth solo in the middle of one of his beats. And then like he went up against Systematic, who got in on a bye in the first round because of a no-show.
Yep.
But he, I mean, like was no slouch. Like crushed it. He's got like this like metal meets hip hop thing, like trap metal thing that he does. So it's two different styles. But Scylla brought out, like I said, the live equipment, and he sounded good. And then he brought out the props too. He brought out like a Michael Myers mask or something like that. Like I saw him dip down underneath his equipment and then pop back up with the mask on. And so like that part of it, like the theatrics of it were there. So like it was more than just an audio battle for him. Like he gets animated, he gets into it. So two really tough battles. We are into the semifinals now though, starting tonight. So you're gonna see Mystic Music go up against Scylla. Mystic Music has been playing on level 1000 too, like I said.
Yep.
He sampled his opponent's voice in his last battle.
Yeah.
So Mystic Music against Scylla, and then we also have Space Crime against SD Produces. SD Produces brought out a crew in his last battle to like scream full voice like while he was battling. And as I just said, you know, Space Crime is no rookie to this. Scylla is bringing the theatrics. This is going to be a dope night. It is going to be like...
I'm excited.
Yeah, the semifinals are great. And actually, the beauty of it is these same four producers will be back next week at the finals, just in a different capacity, because we'll have the first place battle and we'll have the third place battle. So we're in for two amazing nights of beat battles. We did have some great performances last week, too. We had Von Alexander headline things, and he crushed it, and it was super dope. Like I said, Von is one of my favorites in the city. And then we also had Cam Will was not able to make it. He actually texted me the morning of saying that he was not sick, but he was in the hospital for something. So I hope he's doing all okay. He booked his own replacement. He booked Dwayne. And Dwayne I had heard before, but I actually got to see him perform live. He's got some bars.
Nice.
So, like, the performances were dope last week. The battles were dope. This week we have Hectic and we got Will on Water as our performers.
Oh!
So it's going to be a crazy night. Not only the battles are going to be great, the performances are going to be insane as well.
I'm telling my friends.
Yeah, you better tell some people.
I'm telling some people so they can tell some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you live in the Milwaukee area, you should hop down and check it out.
Heck yeah. Hey, if you see us, come talk to me.
Yeah.
I got a drink for you. Don't worry.
Okay. There you heard it. Drink. Omar's got a drink for you.
I got a drink for you.
I probably do too, somewhere.
Oh wow!
If I get off stage, then
okay.
I got a drink for somebody.
All right,
for sure.
For sure.
So we, like I said, we have music from Hectic and Will on Water this week at the Beat Battle. So we're gonna get into some Will on Water. This song's called Stripes. Check it out here on Breaking and Entering Radio. But for real, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
That's the thing. Like, for real, it's actually going to be a pretty dope event. What are we talking next? Oh, we're talking Cameron next.
Okay.
Who else we got popping in on the chat? Gold Steps, the pop punk band, was in here for a second. They're playing tomorrow night, Wednesday night, at X-Ray Arcade.
Oh, nice.
I might pop down and check that out because I really like that band. They're super dope. They're super fun. We booked them, and then my car got towed at that show, or almost got towed.
Mm.
Like literally, it was on the truck, and
oh, is that the one? That's the one where like you basically just paid off the dude right there.
I had to pay the guy to get my car off the truck, and like in the alley behind the venue.
And then he wouldn't even slide it off the truck, right?
He was like, "Here, it's on a 45-degree angle. You got to drive it off." So I had to like inch that thing down, and like I have a low, like, I don't know what to call it, low piece of plastic underneath my front of my car, and that shit just scraped so hard. Yeah. So thanks to that, fuck that guy. All right, so I saw a little bit of the trailer for this, and I cannot wait. I will be watching this when it comes out.
Like anything that gets Cameron in front of a camera, I'm excited about.
Yeah. Cameron Dipset, yes? Yeah, he was Dipset.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
With the pink everything?
Yeah, I know that. I remember all that. But after my Wu-Tang gaff, now I'm just like, I'm just doing my research, people.
Also, I like that there was, last week we were doing the show, you, like, named the Wu-Tang members, and I must have blanked out, because then I popped up and named the
Mount Westmore.
Yeah, Mount Westmore.
Yeah,
You
I
named
heard
them.
it.
I blanked out, and I was like, yeah, Mount Westmore is blah, 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 and you were like, yeah. And I was like, listening to it, I was like, it's very nice of Alan to not be like, I fucking said that, dumbass.
Yeah, I heard it, and I was like, I'm just going to let it rock. Because, one, I wasn't 100% sure that I was right.
Okay.
And two, that was right when our stream froze. Our cameras froze.
Oh, okay, so you were like.
So I was spazzing out while you were doing that, so you filled some time by saying the thing I said.
Okay.
So, you know what? That's fine. Nobody listens to anything anymore anyways. Nobody's got an attention span.
Facts don't matter.
Facts don't matter. Birds aren't real. I'm kidding. Birds are real.
Are they?
I think birds are real. Am I wrong in that? Am I in the minority on that? If
Let us know. Let us
if you
know your
think birds
thoughts.
aren't real, hit us up in the chat.
Let us know your thoughts.
Pat would definitely think birds aren't real. He'd be fucking with me.
I love that meme just went too fucking far. Like,
Is that what started that?
yeah, it was just a joke that somebody said, and it just fucking picked up on it.
I think about shit like that all the time, and then I think about like people that unintentionally started shit. Like, I'm not a MAGA person by any means, but the Let's Go Brandon shit started because there was a NASCAR interview, and it was a driver named Brandon that won a race, and they were chanting "fuck Joe Biden" in the back, and so the reporter just trying to do her job, just trying to like
they're saying "Let's go Brandon."
Yeah, just try to pivot out of it, and now that's become like a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like she's got to feel awful now. Like she's just trying to do her job. Man,
I mean, people still just say "fuck Joe Biden" anyway. So
well, I know, but like,
it's like whatever.
I just can't believe that became such a blown out thing. I
Also,
won't name names, but a more conservative person that I know bought a Let's Go Brandon like thing off of Etsy for her friend, and I was like, first off, who's making this? But that's become like that big of a deal. So, yeah.
all right. Well,
Shit's like
well, when I went to
just a reporter trying to do her job.
I told you I had to go to Elkhorn last November.
Oh,
And like I saw when I saw that Prius and had "Let's Go Brandon" on it, I was like, wait a minute,
yep.
wait a minute.
Yeah, that's Elkhorn, man. It's a
That's
different fucking
Elkhorn.
world.
I love that like the fucking hippy dippy hipster farm that I went to was just in the middle of all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fucking best.
We found the good one.
Well,
The one that's all right.
yeah.
I'm surprised with the amount that we have joked about Let's Go Brandon and saying the words that we haven't just shot up because Reddit is now like Reddit or right wing Twitter.
Yeah, we're
has been
talking
like,
about
these
post-
guys are all right.
I mean, we could post this in Reddit.
Probably could.
I don't-
Honestly, there's probably a way to go live on Reddit that I just can't figure out yet.
Oh, there is, because Bizon does it.
Bizon does it, right?
Yeah.
When I figure out another multi-stream thing,
Does Breaking and Entering have a?
I have a Reddit. Just a personal Reddit. There's a walking music scene Reddit that you can join.
I'm just saying, but like if Breaking and Entering had one, then you could stream from the Breaking and Entering,
Yeah, exactly.
and then just link it all.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's all technology.
Well, because I know well, and the thing is, like, you definitely have to have a mod for the Reddit shit. Cause the
yeah. That'd be bad.
oh no, the bots and the trolls go crazy on Reddit.
Yeah, that'd be fucking crazy.
Actually, like Hotlanta that pops in here every so often.
Yeah.
'Cause she's a mod for Bizon.
Okay.
So like she is usually on the Reddit duty.
Okay.
And she's like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. I commented on the thing and somebody popped in and was like, "What up?" And I was like, "Hello, random person that I don't know.
Oh,
It's not Bizon."
it's a very friendly.
Yeah, I'm not used to
Very
people being friendly on the internet.
Yeah, it's weird,
Weird
right?
concept.
It's weird,
It's
right?
honestly the weirdest fucking concept.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk Cameron. Hey, Ma.
Also, Deshaun Watson, nasty, 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 nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, I kept that out of the scroll, but I thought about making that joke in the scroll that's below us. That's probably for the better.
Dog, did you see
The latest, I saw another person came out. I didn't see
Well,
actually what the
another
report
part-
was.
Oh yeah, because there's a whole New York Times like report about it now,
Mm.
where there's 66. So like the between 2019 and 2021, when the shit came out,
Mm-hmm.
he had contacted 66 different massage therapists.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's
There's
a lot.
only 52 weeks in the year.
Exactly.
Think about that.
That's a lot.
That's once a week that he's trying. That's some fucking psychopath shit.
It's some psychopath shit. And then the fact that these aren't, and like a lot of them are like IG based, and like they're not sports massage people.
No.
That's a whole
God, no.
different type of thing.
Yeah.
As someone who has gotten a couple sports massages,
Right.
now it's completely different. It's not particularly pleasurable,
Yeah.
but it's good for you in the long run.
Yeah.
You know, they're really trying to bust up those knots and getting that scar
Right.
tissue and loosen all that shit up. They're digging in there.
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to get any of that.
No, typically it's a person
He was not
that
trying to bust knots. Hey-o.
no, he was not. Typically it's a person that is they're beefier, whether they are a man or a woman, or trans, whatever.
Right.
They're on the beefier side.
There's somebody that's got some muscle to
They got
break
some
up some
muscle.
muscle.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Sway Dragon that just popped into our Instagram.
What's
What
going
up?
on?
Shout out Non-Pop.
So like, you know, the ones that he was hitting up, I'm like, I don't think that person is really gonna do a great job for like
No.
what you're necessarily looking for.
They're probably making tons of money not doing a great job.
Right, or like they're not, or they're doing like more like pleasure massages, and
But
I'm not,
still,
and
yeah.
I'm not saying like,
I know.
and
what you
not
mean.
like the ones that a certain member of our show gets, allegedly.
Allegedly. We need to figure out how to make a GIF of an allegedly that just when we sprinkle, it just like AI like drops in the word allegedly.
Oh, you can
I'm
do that.
sure there's a way to do it.
No, you can, cause or you can have it, yeah, cause well, cause like Bizon has like different graphics that pop up and shit.
Yeah. So I need something like that. An allegedly button.
Yeah, but like, yeah, so like
They're not. Yeah, he's not getting sports massage.
no.
So yeah, if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, good luck because you guys about to get suspended as a motherfucker.
You better get ready for Baker again.
More Baker.
He's gonna be a salty little bitch because he's already a salty little bitch.
He wants out of there. And honestly, like if I'm Baker Mayfield,
I feel like that's why Cleveland was like, I feel like Cleveland didn't trade him because they're like, let's see how this shit plays out first.
absolutely.
They're definitely like, nah, we gotta see how this shit play out.
If
first.
I'm Baker Mayfield at this point, I take the first snap in the preseason, I just chuck that bitch into the stands like a vortex football, like
Yeah,
the old John Elway.
No, you know what? I
commercial.
take that. I'm trying to figure out how far I am from like the head coach,
Mhm.
and it's like, or like what did old boy do in Varsity Blues?
Yeah,
When he had to kill the clock, he just aimed it at somebody on the sideline.
yeah.
Boom.
No, I'm chucking that shit out of the stadium because fuck it. What are you gonna do? Who
Or-
else do
or-
you have?
Or I'm just purposely throwing that shit to the other team. Like, here you go, bro. Fuck this.
Just a little boop,
Yep. Oh, D lineman.
little dot to the op.
Yep. Little D lineman. Here you go. Boom.
God. Perfect pass to the wrong team.
Yeah.
Shout out to Trap House Sports on TikTok. That's the funniest shit. And on it's on Instagram too. But he's always talking about throwing a brilliant shot to the defense. Threw a dot to the op, and then he's got other ones. I don't know. But it's great.
That motherfucker, man.
No, if I'm Baker Mayfield, fuck it.
Also-
I'm throwing at the concession stand. I'm throwing at the fucking scoreboard.
Also, that Times
Just
article
throw the first
said
ball out of there.
There was one massage where he was in the, I think it's the happy baby pose, and then asked the lady to massage his gooch. Happy baby pose, like you're on your back and you're like this.
Nope. Nope. Big nope.
It's like, the fuck?
That's gonna be one of the sounds I add to a soundboard. Is just a big nope. God damn it! Wow. People are awful. Dudes
Yeah.
are awful.
Yeah, the fucking worst.
Men are the fucking worst.
The fucking worst.
Sorry, women of the world. We're
The
bad.
fucking worst.
We suck.
The fucking
All
worst.
of us. Well, not all of us, but
Not all of us.
Deshaun Watson does.
Deshaun Watson's fucking awful.
Yeah.
Fucking awful.
yeah, that's some psychopath shit.
Yeah.
All right, to cleanse our palate now, we are going to
We're gonna talk about Cameron.
talk about Cameron. Something much more, a little more wholesome. No, just home renovation shows.
I don't know if I would call Cameron a wholesome person either, but that's neither here nor there.
I would say in the realm of things we have talked about today?
Yes, in the realm of things we're talking about, Cameron's not doing that. So
No,
there's
that we know of. So we're good.
No, because Cameron would just explicitly tell you, like,
Yeah, actually, you're
I mean,
right.
the
There'd
band-
be a song about it.
he has a song about it. It's called "Suck It or Not." Lil Wayne's on it.
Okay.
There's a Jay-Z. It was kind of he had J.J. Evans dress up as Jay-Z in the video.
Okay. Again, a moment in time.
So
So
with
should
that
have
said-
never flew in the TikTok generation.
So with that said,
that being said, let's talk about it.
yeah.
All right, we are back here on Breaking and Entering Radio, and we got some Dipset news, some relevant current Dipset news. I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't make fun of it because it's actually pretty kind of
Are we getting a supply of pink horsepower?
no, but we could be. We're talking about Cameron.
If I got a sample, I would try it.
We're talking about Cameron.
If I die doing the thing I love.
We're talking about Cameron because he's got a new endeavor. He has teamed up with Paramount Plus. He is going to be hosting a show called Hip Hop My House, which, if you couldn't guess already, is a home makeover show.
Yep.
Starring Dipset's own Cameron. Well, it sees him linking up with interior designer Z's Louise to overhaul fans' residences, complete with an assortment of guest stars who have been enlisted to further the experience by offering some inspiration. It is produced by MTV, and it's supposedly going to have people including 24K Golden, Erica Banks, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Polo G, Race Remembered, Migos, Tyga, and Nelly involved loosely. Probably making little cameos like that.
Yeah.
Are we here to watch Z's Louise and Cameron flip houses and turn them into hip hop house? First off, I watched the trailer. It doesn't necessarily make it very hip hop. It looks more like when you watch that first episode, one of those first episodes of Cribs, and Big Boy has a boom boom room, but without the stripper pole and the money. It just kind of looks like he makes a very nice, like,
So like
very
a lot of velvet?
vibrant looking house.
It's like a lot of velvet.
Yeah, it just
and
looks
bright
like
colors.
a lot of bright colors, as you would guess. A lot of pink.
Okay.
Honestly, that would have been my favorite part if he just took one room in every house and
Just
made it pink. The whole room. It's like, this is the cam room. This is the Killer Cam room, and he just made it all pink, the whole thing. And then like there's like a Google Nest, or a Google Home, but it just plays Hey Ma on repeat, and just Cameron songs nonstop. You couldn't turn it off. It's the Cameron house, Cameron room. That's not gonna happen. But my other complaint about this, though, because I did think about this, we kind of had this show already. It was called Pimp My Ride, and Exhibit was on it,
Yeah.
and it was the stuff of meme legends now.
Of course.
So
it's not meme legends then and now. That thing.
yeah.
That's like the eternal meme at this point.
You like this show? We're gonna put this show inside your other show so you can watch this show while you you do this show.
Also, did you know Tiffany Haddish was on that show?
Was on Pimp My Ride?
Yeah, as like a friend of one of the people. So now,
What?
So now people are wondering if any of the episodes were actual real or if they were just like. All
I'm
fake.
sure that a lot of them were very fake. Like, I mean,
I mean,
a lot of it was
I
fabricated.
mean, a lot of the stuff they did was like just terribly not practical, and also a lot of those rides were busted.
As I remember, if I remember correctly, West Coast Customs, the shop that did all the Pimp My Ride stuff, got their own spin-off too. And they all obviously had characters within themselves. So, like, now I'm thinking about it. Is Pimp My Ride? You know what? I like to imagine my childhood the way I
Much
enjoyed
like
it.
me and Cheaters.
Yeah.
I
don't want to think about
I
TV
take it for as
that
it is
way.
presented, and I
Mhm.
don't think about it too much.
Yeah, that's probably the way to do it.
Yep.
So we're getting Pimp My Ride, but for houses, and instead of Exhibit, we're getting Cameron, essentially.
Is he able to cuss on it?
You know, it's Paramount Plus, so I think you can do whatever.
All right.
That's another thing with the streaming
Also,
world.
do you have
can-
Paramount Plus?
I do have Paramount Plus.
Okay.
I somehow have like all the streaming.
So that means we're having a viewing party
yeah.
over here.
Oh, we could have a streaming party, viewing party. We could do it on the live stream on our Twitch channel too,
Perfect.
and maybe put it up in a little corner and
Yeah.
we'll watch it.
Oh yeah, perfect.
This might be great. Actually, this could be some entertaining television.
I just saw a lady I follow on Twitch the last like month and a half. She was just like streaming the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial every day. That's literally all. Like she normally would just play video games, but then she would just
She's
pivot.
like, all right, we're just gonna put this
She
out
just
there.
pivoted to it, and like that's literally it.
Hey, that content pays off.
I guess.
That's how you end up with some deals. Like that's how she ends up on Hip Hop My House.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess if you have Paramount Plus, be on the lookout for Cameron's Hip Hop My House, featuring him and Z's Louise, and he's still wearing the pink hats in this photo in this Instagram.
Oh no, I mean Cameron
the pink
still
has never gone away.
No, he still rocks it. It's not like every day, but like it's definitely something. It is part of his like attire.
Yeah.
But like if you check his Instagram, like his day-to-day stuff isn't.
Yeah.
Actually, his day, despite his age, he still dresses pretty much the same way that he did back then. Which I always wonder, like how. I mean, things like fit a little bit better, but aside from that, he still more or less dresses the same.
Right.
So I wonder, like aesthetically, how much have you changed from like 20-year-old Alan?
Oh, from 20-year-old Alan, I'm the same person.
Yeah.
10 years later, 11 years later now, yeah, no, I'm the same. Pretty much the same.
I kind of think about that. Like,
there's not
a ton of some things. Like I said, things fit a little better.
I started wearing nicer versions of what I had. Because, I mean, I hit a point where I was like, literally, like, I'm not buying clothes. And now I buy a lot of shirts. They're all black t-shirts, but I have different ones, but nicer ones now. But Cameron looks like he's wearing still the pink, still wearing the same things, not wearing the oversized jerseys, because it's a different era in hip hop. But yeah, I'm excited? Question mark for his home renovation show, if that's gonna be the thing. So if you've got Paramount Plus, like we said, make sure you go check out Cameron's Hip Hop My House. I don't actually know if we have a start date in this. I think it was just the announcement that the show is happening. So I don't think we have a starting. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Set to debut June 21st. So they've already shot this. It's already in the can. June 21st, Hip Hop My House on Paramount Plus. We might give you some breakdowns and some recaps at the rate we're going. But we are going to play some music. We are going to play some music from Cardi Banks. This song is called Woke Up. Check it out. It is here on Breaking and Entering Radio. Shout out to Milwaukee Jeremy, who's in the Instagram topic or Instagram chat. We were just talking about Cameron having his own home makeover show on Paramount Plus, which, like we said, is starting soon, I guess. Shit seems like it's gonna be hilariously bad or good. I don't know. Leaning towards bad. But what up? Thank you for popping in on Instagram. I think we are moving into the rap phone. We are at rap phone point.
Okay, so so the last month, looking at this lady's.
I was just checking your.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. Yep. I'm not gonna pull up her Twitch because I'm still streaming us on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Goosing those numbers.
Okay.
Not really, but whatever. So up until a month ago, it was general like video game streaming shit, right? Mm-hmm. And like just kind of like basic life stuff.
Okay.
I live in LA. Here's some LA shit. Here's setting up the house in LA. Here's me cooking some stuff in LA. Whatever. Right.
Just being very LA.
Yeah. Up until then, after a month ago, then it's pivoted to which there was a lot of people on social media that did the same thing. They just pivoted to like
trial coverage.
Court
reaction TV.
And they're like, and to give you an example, her shit before was like maxing. Most things maxed out at 1,000 views. A lot of it was in like the 100 views range or whatever, right? Not a lot. As soon as she pivoted to that, millions of views, 1.6 million views, 10,000 views, 3.9 million views.
Yeah, you change that shit around then. That's when you're all Depp and Amber Heard all the time.
Yeah, that shit pivoted. Jesus. Especially the short ones. The shorts got crazy. But yeah, her shit is booming now. Jesus.
We got to befriend this lady.
It's Corgi-san.
Okay.
But so as an example, her last video she's posted 7 hours ago, 102,000 views already.
Okay. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. That's crazy.
She done blew up. You guys we gotta blow up our stream like this.
Now, granted, this is a very attractive lady, so that helps. Don't.
That does help.
Yeah, it helps. If our mugs were doing that shit, it wouldn't.
When Pat comes back to the stream, we're gonna have him showing some thigh.
Okay.
I was gonna help our numbers.
But it wouldn't quite. It doesn't quite hit the same. If it's us.
It's gonna help our numbers.
But with that said, yeah, this lady.
We'll inconspicuously give him longer hair somehow, so he kind of looks like a girl from a distance. If you squint from the thumbnail view.
But yeah, her shit is booming now, just from pivoting to trial coverage.
Huh. All right. Well, shout out. We got to get on that raid train somehow.
Something.
See, I speak Twitch now. Raid train. Boom. It's am I ninja? No. But am I fluent in Twitch now? Also no. I actually interviewed Ninja's brother.
Oh, nice.
For a Hustled Sideways. Shout out to Bearded Blevins.
I was like, is he samurai?
No. He's all religious content, but he's a religious, but he's a gamer.
That sounds like doubly toxic to me, actually.
I didn't introduce this. I didn't get introduced that guest. I didn't bring him in. But he was actually pretty cool to talk to. He was pretty chill. So,
shout out to my guy who is studying for some type of certification for his job.
Yeah.
And he says, "I know this is a terrible thing to say, but what I'm learning from these study materials is that I really don't care enough about the environment to be interested in all of this."
So he's rethinking his life choices right now.
It looks like it.
And it's around finals time.
Yeah.
So he did not study during the semester.
And granted, this is an adult that's working a job already. It's just that he wants to progress in said job, so he's getting the certification. So but still, it's kind of funny.
God damn! All right,
it's kind of funny.
Let's hit that rap phone. Let's do that thing.
All right.
As they say in hockey, let's do that hockey.
Is that what they say?
It's from a Chance the Rapper SNL bit where they have him.
Oh, yeah.
He's like the announcer on MSG. It's a lot colder than the Knicks game, I'll tell you that. If you're watching, just YouTube it. It's funny. All right. Rap phone. LL Cool G. Here you go. We're grooving here on Breaking Entering Radio all of a sudden. We are moving right through this first hour, grooving along. And Omar, that means that it is time to call somebody on the
rap phone.
Yes, the rap phone is where we talk to a different artist every week. And we have this dance party with them. No, I'm kidding. We talk to different artists every week, and we see what makes them tick, what they're up to, all sorts of things like that. Today, we are talking to not only a battle rapper. This man puts out more mixtapes than I think just about anybody else. I don't even know how many projects he has out. I thought he said he's planning on he dropped something like 5 or 6 last year. Like projects, like full projects. So this man is in the studio a lot. He's battle rapping on top of it. We're talking to LL Cool G here on Breaking and Entering Radio. So let's get into it. It's LL Cool G on the rap phone.
Yeah, I'm looking at his discography right now.
I would say that was a hard cutoff, but whatever.
That's all good. Holy shit.
Yeah, he literally drops.
Yeah.
Just fucking record after record all the time. So, he's putting out a lot of shit.
He's got enough that he has a This Is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could have that. I mean, there's probably all sorts of shit on Spotify that we don't even know about that we probably could have. Working on it.
Yeah, but he's got like a,
like a full playlist. Like there's this person.
Like a 2 hour and 20-minute playlist.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. That'll never be us. We'll never even get featured on Spotify.
This is Breaking Entering.
That would be kind of tight though if we had that. There was like a Milwaukee Sound page or whatever at one point, and I don't know if Spotify was just like no, but they were going like super regional at one point. And I don't know if anybody ever like updated it or however it worked. So
Chris was practicing.
Oh, okay.
Or he was getting a lesson. That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Oliva, the fourth Newport nailer.
Fourth nailer.
Fourth nailer. As you can see, half the team is here. Patrick, still in health and safety protocols. Or at the Newport. I don't actually know.
It's a possibility.
Very big possibility. All right. We are intro in the sixth
Hey,
pack.
I feel like you don't know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask.
Okay.
When is the River West 24?
That is a good question. Is that August or September usually, I thought?
River West 24? No,
Yeah.
that's like summer. So it's not like August. It's either June or July. You gonna look it up real quick?
Yep.
Okay.
Last year was July 23rd and 24th.
What about this year?
I haven't seen, it doesn't show me for, let's see. Oh, July 29th, 30th, 2022.
Okay.
Why, what's up?
Just curious.
You gonna get in the bike race?
No, I'm not getting involved. Do you think Laura wouldn't have any interest in that, right?
Bike racing's not really your thing.
Okay. Well, I know Jenny and Chai asked me to ask.
Oh, to
I
see.
think they were looking for a person for their team.
Oh, well, I mean, we'll ask her, but
Okay.
yeah, bike racing isn't really her thing.
Okay.
But she might be down. She's doing some like Ragnar run. It's called this year, which is like everybody runs like 6 or 7 miles in the fucking dark, on a trail.
Oh.
Everybody else like travels in a van, and then your team like hops out. One hops out, and the other one comes in. Like you do it in shifts, but it sounds fucking terrible. And I'm a runner, and it sounds terrible. And she's not a runner, so that's gonna be tough. I'm storming the Bastille this year for sure. I'm gonna do it.
Glad you said Bastille.
Oh god damn it! Yes, I am storming the Bastille. Bastille Days.
I'm storming the Bastille.
I'm doing the Bastille Days 5K. How about that? That sounds better. That sounds way better.
Is Pat gonna do it or no?
I haven't asked him yet, but we said we were gonna do it together. But I'm for sure gonna do it, and he's gonna back out. I'd put $1 American on that. I'm not gonna say who would run faster. That's fine. Like I know I'm gonna win that, but like I have a feeling that we would sign up and he would back out.
Probably. He'd probably say, "Oh, I'm super busy. I can't do it."
Super busy, yeah. I mean, if he backs out because like, okay, just physically is a lot, takes a toll on him because of his accident and everything. Yeah, totally, I get that. But I could see him being like, "Oh, I just never had time to train."
It's
But
a 5K.
yeah.
You don't. I mean,
Matt Miller ran a 5K on no training whatsoever. He walked and like
I was just yeah.
he walked a lot,
If
and he
you
was
are-
like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it."
Well, okay. If you're a person that
That was his training, is he walked around Bayview.
I don't know how. I don't know
That
how
was bad
often.
training.
I don't know how often Pat lifts like during the week, but assuming he's lifting 3 times a week,
Yeah.
then he should theoretically be in decent enough shape to run a 5K.
Right.
Not the best time,
Right.
and not like as long as he's smart and paces himself.
Yeah.
he should be able to run a 5K.
Yeah, no.
That's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why like weightlifting and weight training is like good, is because it's just good for your overall health.
Yep.
Because you get the strength, which can also translate into endurance. Could you run a fucking marathon? No.
Right.
It's different though. But like
Yeah.
it'll put you in like a good like general
Yeah.
fitness range for
I
things.
got to start lifting more.
Yeah, me
I got
too.
the gym now.
Yeah.
I'm calling it the bad bitch box, but also where the lawn, in parentheses, but also where the lawnmower is kept, because it's in our garage. Be out there getting tight, but also mowing the lawn.
Love it.
So.
Also, I like that my clear coat chipped on my toenails
Oh.
from playing in that tournament.
Oh
It's kind of
man.
annoying. Yeah.
Damn.
It's bullshit.
You can't see, but he's in the chat showing feet.
I am showing feet.
He's in the chat showing feet like Doja Cat.
You know what the bad part is? I put lotion on. and
Between that and storming the Bastille, we have really hit. And our Let's Go Brandon mentioned before. Again, we're not MAGA.
no,
Fuck that.
no, not at all.
Just
It's far from it.
far from it.
Far
but
from it. I ain't crazy about Joe, but Joe's our best choice.
He was the better of really two very different options.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna get a whole different audience now because of this. Look at us expanded the range
The B&E political podcast coming soon
to the network.
to the network.
Put it out there. It's just, but it's like slightly more misinformed than this show, but not more misinformed than Rogan. So we're just yelling bullshit at each other.
That's why we can't have fucking pancakes.
That's why they're called freedom fries, not French fries.
Oh, we had freedom fries in Platteville.
Really?
Yep.
They called them that?
Yep.
Oh, fucking A, man.
Yep. We had freedom fries.
Oh.
It was
the worst.
Because that was like 02, 03, 04. Yeah, we
that's
had
prime freedom
that's
fries.
Prime freedom fries time.
Wow. Okay, well, let's get into the six pack.
All right.
Freedom fries.
Mark.
You're checking out Breaking Entering Radio. We are into the second hour here. It is Alan Hallis.
And Omar Beckham.
And we are giving you plenty of good music here, and we are going to give you plenty more of it because it is time, Omar, for the...
Six pack.
Yes, the six pack. It's where we play 6 songs back to back to back to back to back to back. And we drink while we do it, and we are going to be doing that today. You've got another Blue Moon Light. Shout out to the unofficial sponsors for making that happen.
Shout out to secret sponsors.
And then I got a Topo Chico hard seltzer.
Yeah.
So is it Topo or Topo Chico?
Topo.
I don't know. Topo, right?
Topo.
It's okay. Yeah. So I'm getting it. But we're
now
playing.
you could work a lyric where you're saying you're getting Topo drinking a Topo.
Ooh, I don't know if that's PG.
It's
but
not, it's barely.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. On that note, you guys think about that, and if you're a rapper, I guess put that in your song because that's a freebie. That's a free bar from Omar.
You're welcome.
That's an O-bar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. That's your rap name, though. O-bar? No, it's terrible. It's awful. I'm not going to come up with anything more creatively today. Well, let's play the music. How about that?
Okay. What we got first?
First, we got music from Trace. This song is called Everyday Winning. Check it out. It is here on Breaking and Entering Radio. I said that Cardi Banks song before, right?
I don't know.
Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the interview.
What?
5 is the interview. That's LL Cool J, so I don't say that one. 6 is Drace. Yeah, no, we're on track. We're okay. Good. Okay. I got it timed out now. Now I know how many I'm supposed to write. I'm only supposed to write 8 on here because our 10th segment is a sign off, and then the rap phone we do.
The artist.
Yeah. So yeah. Slowly but surely, I'm figuring this shit out.
It's okay.
It only took 114 episodes for me to get it into rhythm.
It's okay, baby. Don't worry about it. Take your time, baby. Like we in church. Take your time, baby.
He's trying really hard. Just trust me, okay?
That used to be the worst when they would have you give talks in the Kingdom Hall. So you had to present. It was basically presenting doing a presentation, but for Jesus.
So Kingdom Hall is a Jehovah's Witness
church.
Okay.
It's Jehovah's Witness church.
Okay.
We don't call them churches; they're Kingdom Halls.
Okay.
Whatever.
Sure.
So you, as a child, they groom you to, in the faith, and part of that is because Jehovah's Witnesses are big on evangelizing, right?
Okay.
So the door-to-door shit, telling people that I'm a Jehovah's Witness, this is what we do.
Yeah.
Trying to that recruiting stuff.
That's real.
That's a big part of it.
Okay.
Some branches of Christianity are not big on evangelizing.
Okay.
So that's the big difference.
Catholics just hate themselves.
Yeah, like Catholics are not big on evangelizing. They're not really trying to grab you to be like, you should be a Catholic with us.
Right.
It's just kind of like, all right, we're just gonna do our thing.
Yeah. Unless you're a Catholic mother, then you're like, you should really go to church.
But they're not like reaching out to like a Catholic mother wouldn't reach out to me to get me to come to church.
Right.
That's
I got you. Yeah.
So one of the things is that as a kid, because you would meet 3 times a week. Like so there's a Sunday service, there's usually like a Tuesday one, and then like a Thursday one.
Okay.
So plus like you do your door to door bullshit.
Right.
So the Tuesdays were like because like Sundays were like the main talks. So it was like the more elders in the congregation would lead those talks, whatever, right? Then so the first segment was like a talk, pick something in the Bible,
Yeah.
expunge about it, blah blah blah, whatever. So it was like song. So it was like song, talk, song. Then you're reading a section from the Watchtower, or whatever, right?
Okay.
So you'd like go through it and talk
Mhm.
about it, and then like there's questions in the Watchtower, and people would, like they'd have the mics out and they'd ask people
Yeah.
their answers, how they feel about things
Okay.
and whatnot. Then a song to end. So that was always Sunday. So that was like 2 hours.
Yeah, I was about to
Every-
ask how long the ceremony. Ugh.
Tuesdays were like an hour or so, hour and a half. That was usually 2 talks, but they were like short. So it was like a talk, like a shorter talk, and then like someone else in the congregation would do like a presentation. Usually it'd be like a younger person in
Okay.
the congregation.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd pull from either the Bible or like one of the other materials that they have.
Yeah.
There's tons of fucking materials, by the way.
Okay.
But you'd like build a talk around that or whatever, and so you read your passages, and depending on your reading skill level at that time, and how comfortable you were speaking in front of a crowd.
You get picked.
Well, like
You'd be assigned.
you get assigned, and then it's kind of like, all right, do you think you're ready for it? And then you might think you're ready, but once you get in front of that crowd, you might realize I'm not ready. And I've definitely seen
People clam up.
or people like take your time, or like I remember like a kid like literally just ran off.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
he just froze and started crying, and his mom just kind of grabbed him and like pulled him off stage.
Oh no.
Yeah, so then like his sister had to like finish the talk or whatever.
Tagged
Like,
out.
yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Did you have to go to Sunday and Tuesday then?
And Thursday, all 3.
Okay.
The fucking worst.
Yeah, that's a
So
lot.
as soon as my mom was like, it's up to you. You don't have to go anymore. I was like, I'm fucking out.
Yeah.
I was 12 years old. I'm like, I'm out on this shit. Fuck that.
We had to do I think we did a weekly mass for Catholic school, like a school mass. And then we would do, obviously you'd go on Sunday with your family too. So I guess I was there twice a week. Fuck. I don't know, man. That takes a lot out of you. That wears a lot out of you. I did a high school field trip or a high school like class trip to Italy and said mass in the Vatican. And that was like the last time I like went to church. And I was like, you know what? I went out on top. I definitely went out on top my junior year. I said part of mass in the most holiest place you could do it for a Catholic. And then I was out.
Shout out to the times that
It's like Peyton Manning going out winning Elway going out winning a Super Bowl. Second John Elway reference today.
Shout out to the times those conventions we would have, and kids would go fucking their parents' cars during talks and got caught because they'd have people patrolling the parking lots to make sure no one broke into cars.
Well, they did a lot more than that.
breaking and entering into something consensually.
Hey, consensually. That's the second graphic we need. We need an allegedly button, and then we need a consensually button. Consent boys
with hearts around it.
Oh yeah.
Consensual.
I'm gonna work on that.
Hearts and thumbs up.
I'm gonna work on the
Buddy
the
Jesus
emoji.
Oh no.
Oh, that's you. The emoji with like the smiley and the thumbs up. We're going to hell.
Of course we are.
Okay, cool. Well, at least you're cool with it.
In the diamond lane.
In the diamond lane. Cardi B. We're talking Cardi B.
Yeah.
Here we go. Going to hell in the diamond lane. Welcome to Going to Hell in the Diamond Lane, our new religion podcast on the B&E Network, where Omar and I break down the difference between Catholic guilt and Jehovah's Witness guilt.
Oh God!
Honestly, it would be compelling. Would listen for an episode. Sponsored by ChristianMingle.com. All right, here we go.
Sponsored by JW.org.
And Farmers Only for some reason. All right, let's do it.
Also, I like that there was a bootleg. Someone made a bootleg Jehovah's Witnesses app.
Really?
To, like, fool people into downloading it. I was like, what the? I looked. I was like, wait, this is a bootleg one.
Was it the Jehovah's Witnesses themselves? They were like, no, we can engineer one of these.
No, well, like they made they made an app that has like all the weekly materials and then like a copy of the Bible in it. So then they had that, but then someone made like a bootleg app.
Oh no!
That just like tracked all your info.
Oh no! It's the exact opposite of what you want.
I think
there.
it just. I think it's used for like ads and shit. But like, I was like, what the fuck?
God damn it.
So who the fuck would you dick?
Welcome to the internet. Nothing is sacred.
They're
Welcome
like,
to the internet.
like, these dumbasses won't know the difference. Fuck you.
Cardi B. Here we go. We're back here. That was the Six Pack on Breaking and Entering Radio. And Omar, we got to talk about Cardi B. And we talked about this actually kind of briefly a couple weeks ago. The rumored sophomore album that has yet to drop due to technical difficulties, right? Well, Cardi has finally divulged a little bit of information about what's going to go on this sophomore record. And she upset her fans, which I now know what they're called. They're called the Barty Gang, which I was not aware of previously. We were saying like the Barbs before.
No, I was. I knew it was Barty something. I couldn't. Is it Barty or Cardi?
Barty.
Yeah, okay.
The Barty Gang.
Okay.
We cannot upset them because they will come after us.
I thought it was
apparently.
the Barty Army, but okay.
That would actually be cooler. The Barty Army would be cooler, but you know what? You do what you got to do, PR team.
I mean, Rihanna's got her Navy, so.
Yeah. Is that really what they're called?
Yeah.
They should be like the Barbados Navy. The Barbados Barbarians. I don't know. Anyway, Cardi B. Sophomore album is apparently dropping at some point. She did not give a date.
Maybe. Possibly.
But the big thing that upset the Barty Gang, her fan club, which we now know what they are, is that she was on Centerfold, which is her own, like, it's her platform that she dropped with Playboy, which I did not know existed.
Well, you know, we're good Christian men, and we don't involve ourselves with
right,
those things.
of course, yeah.
If Miss Cardi B had come out with a Bible app, then Alan and I myself.
Oh yeah, of course.
Would be all over.
We would have been all over. But instead, she was on Centerfold, which is a digital platform with Playboy that she has dropped as of December. But she confirmed that WAP and UP are going to be on her album called Invasion of Privacy, or her Invasion of Privacy follow-up album. So this sophomore album that we don't know the name of, we don't know the release date, but her two biggest singles are going to be on there. It upset the Barty Gang because apparently they were thinking that this is a play to, in the streaming age, just drive up her first week streaming numbers. So the way that this works, because I had to do a little bit of digging to figure that out as well, it's an old song, and so it won't necessarily count as the first week's sales, but they factor into the total sales of the album. So based on the amazing success of WAP and UP, she could go gold a little bit easier, or gold platinum a little bit easier. So she's obviously not the first artist to do this sort of thing. Like other artists, when they have a big single, they put that on the album because it counts towards your number of units moved. But nevertheless, another tangled web is woven in the streaming era. I don't know. I mean, how do you feel about Cardi putting her old songs that have been out for the last couple of summers out there as part of this rumored second album that apparently is going to drop at some point in our lives?
Okay, so couple things. One, it wasn't that Cardi's fans were upset about that. There was a guy who was a online music commentator had made a mention of that, like, oh, that sucks because, like, it's obviously a ploy to goose up your numbers.
Okay.
By grabbing those, and then
Sure.
he got attacked
by
the Barty Gang.
Oh, okay.
So then
That makes more sense.
He ended up trying to clarify it, and they just ended up like deleting the tweet because he's like, it's not worth it. Like, so sometimes, as someone who has had some tweets get some traction, sometimes it's not worth it. It's kind of annoying.
Oh, I've definitely had.
Yeah, you have too.
I've had a couple takes.
Your Super Bowl one kind of blew up, right?
Yeah, I had one there, and then I had another one time where I don't know. I said something that made sense to me, but then like it didn't make sense. It was a sports Twitter thing, and sports Twitter did not like my take on something, but they didn't really get where I was coming from, and they twisted it the wrong way. And yeah, it was stupid.
The other thing is, so I think if it flows in the cohesiveness of the album, sure, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's not the end of the world. Maybe she just throw them on at the end of the album as kind of like as de facto bonus tracks.
Yep.
The other thing is, I just looked this up. Centerfold is supposed to be Playboy's answer to OnlyFans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's I just
well,
looked
we
it-
wouldn't
'cause
have known because
I-
we're good Christian men. That
exactly. I just
are-
looked it up.
Yeah.
I just looked it up real quick.
You know.
I will now say a few Hail Marys to cleanse myself.
I'll get you a rosary. We got
Thank you.
one. We got
Thank
an
you.
extra one if you want to borrow.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that, brother.
Okay.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Thank you.
With that said, I think it'll be fine. I mean, she's got to come up. She's got to drop another single at some point. Like if she drops a good song, like none of this matters.
We're gonna get a summer
fine.
song from her. It's Cardi B. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, if we get something, it's fine. It doesn't matter past that. It's
I will
okay.
say, like when St. John dropped his album, his second album, and it had the big Roses remix, the like techno remix that went huge on TikTok.
Yep.
It was at the bottom of the album. It was done. But he performed it twice at Lollapalooza in his set, and that was the part I was more offended by. That he like played it twice, like just to get that crowd hyped up again because they didn't know other songs by him, and he's got a lot of other bangers.
Yeah.
But I have no problem with artists doing this if it's gonna drum up the numbers.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what a song's worth anymore. Nobody knows what an album stream is worth anymore.
No, it's all.
Fine. If
It's
you
all
gotta
a
do
mess.
it,
It's all a mess. Like, and then there's some troubling numbers about the future of streaming and if it's actually even financially viable in the first place. I mean, heck, this world probably isn't financially viable at the rate that it's going. So that's a bigger discussion.
yes, yes, it is.
Yeah.
We went from Cardi B to just the greater overall society.
Did you see what the USDA is projecting the egg prices to be by the fall?
No, it's like
12
Pat's in the room.
$12 a dozen.
Maybe we gotta get on Centerfold. That's
might
how we
need-
gotta get these
might
dollars
need to
up.
get on Centerfold.
All right, so check
Or
us
you know
out.
what? We might. I'm saying we, but we might need to raise some chickens in your backyard. You got the space.
All right, so you raise the chickens in the backyard. I'm gonna get on Centerfold, and we're gonna make enough money to afford to keep doing the show.
Perfect.
There we go. Perfect.
Boom.
All right.
Done.
Well, look at that. $1 million plans. We are going to play some music from Big P and Leak. This song is called School Days. Check it out. We are going to go plan out our futures and our respective hustles. So check that out. But Big P and Leak, this is School Days here on Breaking and Entering Radio. What up, Morgan?
Yeah, I saw that. That was super fucked up when I saw that. Morgan, hop in the Facebook chat.
Morgan is, she says hi, and she said nasty boys, and she said she's going to come up, but she spelled come wrong. Well, not wrong, but you know what I mean.
I mean, hey, Morgan, when we set up our Centerfold profile, you can come on that.
And I'm just going to drink this empty Topo Chico. How dare you talk to my wife like that?
I love you, Morgan. Oh, it's I'm getting folded in.
What?
That I'm declaring it right now.
You're.
For my future survival, I'm just gonna fold myself into the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're now. It's not like a quintuple.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
It's all weird. It's all weird. 2022 is weird. It's a
Yep.
weird time.
Yep.
All right, fine, whatever. So
there's gonna be like 14 holes between all of us. Just pick one and have at it.
I'd like to talk about Solange now. Did you hear Solange's son rap?
I didn't hear it.
Okay, well,
You
I'm
wanna
gonna
play it
play.
for him?
Yeah, I'll play it real quick.
I saw enough people like
I heard a snippet.
when I saw the clip and I saw who it was, and I was like, this is gonna be hot garbage. Because if it wasn't hot garbage, people would have been like, oh my god, he's so talented. They were just like, yo, this is
trash.
This is Solange's son. It was just like, this is Solange's son. Not like, oh my god, this is so good, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Hang on. This is via Twitter. I don't think we're going to get terms of service on this one.
No.
It's a TikTok from Solange's son.
Out from Greece.
Yeah.
I had to pack that heat. She kept showing all the signs, but kept disturbing all my peace. I'm trying to feed the game to niggas, but they always think it's sweet. Just like Future said a while ago, the feds just did a sweep. Fuck the London trip. We gon' get our clothes shipped out from Greece. I had to pack that heat.
That's the only.
She kept
That's the
showing
15
all the
seconds I'm
signs,
gonna
but
get.
kept disturbing all my peace. I'm trying to feed the game to niggas, but they always think it's sweet. Just like Future
you know
said
what
a
he
while
sounds
ago,
like?
the feds just did a sweep. Fuck the London trip.
Like 1990s Milwaukee rap.
Yep. Exactly.
Late 90s Milwaukee rap.
Yep. It's like you sound like somebody from around here.
Big FL studio energy.
Yep. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I got that. I got that immediately.
It somehow still sounds better. The production still sounds better than like the shit that Cassidy made.
Yeah, because he stole this beat off YouTube. He typed in Pop Smoke type beat.
Oh, I thought you were saying he popped in Madden 99 type beat.
Madden 99 type beat. Probably.
Although that Luda song on Madden 99 was fire though.
Madden soundtracks were dope.
Yeah.
So, all right.
You remember that?
I remember the whole Madden 99 soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's how good Charlotte broke, because the anthem was on that.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I think the Vines were on that too.
Okay.
It was a different time.
Which year had the mathematics beat on it?
That might have been later. That might have been like 01.
Okay. Was it like 01 or 02?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it had like mathematics beat. It had Down for the Count with like Talib and Rod Digger and Exhibit on it.
Yeah, that was later. That was after the 99 one. Because the 99 one was like my shit.
Oh.
I was playing all those fucking training missions.
Yeah.
Trying to throw through the bronze thing and the gold thing and the listening to all that shit. All right. Here we go. Okay.
I did. I remember the Madden. I hacked. Well, no, I didn't hack the Xbox, but like you could. There was like an end around way that you could load your own music onto the.
Yeah,
Xbox.
you had to load it into the Xbox, and then you could play, and then pull up the menu and change the music out. Yep.
Yeah.
I did that.
Did you
played a lot of Tiger Woods golf, listening to 808s and Heartbreak.
Yep. 808s, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was. You know what? We used to. I was listening to Madden, listening to Trap or Die and shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it.
That actually would probably fire you up to play some Madden.
Yep.
You'd probably kick ass at that. Hold
up.
Here I am fucking listening to sad Kanye trying to chip.
Actually, 808s and Heartbreaks has a very special place in my heart because when I actually like sat and listened to the album, it was because I had just broken up with a lady that lived over on the east side.
Okay.
I was grabbing my stuff from her place, like the last few things I had.
Yeah.
I was staying at my mom's. I was living at my mom's house, but I had stuff over there, or whatever. Right.
Right.
Broke up. This was a fucking snowstorm.
Oh.
So I'm driving from the east side.
It was the coldest winter.
Driving from the east side back to 53rd and Hampton in a fucking snowstorm, listening to 808s and Heartbreaks. That shit hit.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it did.
That's because
I'm absolutely certain.
Because it's not like I can fly around. It's a fucking snowstorm, right? So I'm driving careful. It's fucking snowing. I'm miserable, and I'm just Kanye's just fucking pouring his heart out, and I'm like, yep, brother, I'm with you right now.
Different time. Different time.
Don't say you will.
Wait.
Don't say you will.
And then if I come in with the boom, boom, boom. That's the whole 808s and Heartbreak record.
That's it.
We just need one of us to have a synthesizer. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That's the whole record.
That's it. That's it.
That's the key. Just drench everything in reverb. All right, let's do this. Let's talk about Solange's son.
I still can't believe you're 17. That's crazy, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought Solange is the younger one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot.
Well, like she had him early because she was messing around with I don't even think dude wasn't even in the NFL yet.
College still?
Yeah, I think he was at TSU or some shit.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I'm gonna look this up real quick.
All right, well you do that. I'm gonna intro it. Here we go. We are back here on Breaking and Entering Radio, and we didn't really talk a lot about some new music this week, but you know what? There's a reason. It's because we got a super hot fire new rapper on the scene that we need to talk about. I'm just kidding. He's not super hot fire, or the super hot fire character from the battle rap videos. But we have to talk about Solange's son, Joel's, who put out a snippet of music. He's trying some new music out, apparently, or trying to get into the rap game just a little bit. And he put it on TikTok, and the internet got a hold of it. And let me just say, it did not go well for Jewels. I don't think they have him tagged, but I'm sure it is not great because I listened to the snippet of it. We actually just listened to the snippet of it. You can go find it on the internet, and because we are not playing that here. But we just listened to the snippet of Jewels' like 15 seconds of his verse. How do I put it lightly? It is garbage.
It's not great.
It's not great.
It's not great.
It's not great. It's really not great. It sounds like a London drill, like a Pop Smoke type beat, and it's just bad. I don't even know. Like I have no real definitive way to like critique it. I'm just telling you, it does not sound good. You know who did him dirty though? Out of all of this, Double XL, where I'm getting this from, or I'm sorry, this is Hip Hop DX. They did Jewels pretty dirty for this because they said Jay-Z's nephew gets dragged for his rap skills was the headline. Now look, he is Jay-Z's nephew by marriage. That is Solange Knowles' son, not necessarily like I mean it doesn't transfer over by marriage like that. The skill doesn't transfer over by marriage that way. But yeah,
no, that's not how that works.
Kid's 17. He's 17 and he's making trash music, and maybe he should just not do that. He also probably has enough money from his parents that he probably just never needs to make rap ever again, and he probably won't go on the internet for a while.
No, well, so he posted that, and then some folks had, rightfully flamed him for that hot garbage. As we had joked before we got on the air, it sounds like some really bad, like early '90s Milwaukee rap.
Yep, it sounds like he did not have the production, the vocal.
Yeah,
he did not have the engineer that he needed.
He definitely used a crack copy of "That's Not Your Life."
Stay on point. Stay on something.
Sir, that's not your life. You don't live that life. You lived so like you obviously your mom is a
star.
Your
got money.
Your mom is a viable artist who has released some good music over the years.
Your aunt is a queen.
Your aunt is a mega star.
Yeah.
Your family's good. Your dad played a couple seasons in the NFL, I believe.
Yeah, but he's fine.
Fine. I was like you're fine. You're fine. You did not have.
And your uncle is Jay-Z, as mentioned before.
Yeah, you did not have a tough time growing up. As I mean, like, so in that article I read, someone had brought up the fact that like Diddy's son doesn't rap about that kind of stuff because he doesn't live that life.
Right.
He's never lived that life.
Yeah.
It's not about that life.
He should be rapping about getting kitty cocktails and bottles of Ciroc with it.
He raps about fly stuff because he's lived a fly life.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this young man has lived fine.
Soundproof walls and everything. Yeah, like he's fine.
He's fine.
So
he did not grab like some old like egg cartons to soundproof things.
No. Also, if you're gonna reference a bar from another rapper, you usually don't pick like just a run-of-the-mill bar from them. You like reference one of their more like famous ones.
Yes.
So like the Future line is terrible. It's just bad. Everything about it.
Yeah, it
sounds like it took him 30 seconds to write this, and not in a good way.
It's not good music.
No.
He could. There's better music he could make.
So
and I think he kind of like backtracked on it and said like, well, I just posted this for a school project I'm working on. I'm not even looking into music. Like, I'm into fashion and modeling, which he might be, and that's fine and great. Who told you to post that? Who told you to post that?
If this is a school project, I'm failing that kid. Based on that.
That's supposed to be like bars are trash.
Bars are trash. D minus. F minus. Bars are trash.
Like bars are trash. Come see me.
Drop a diss track instead of giving him a bad grade. Just grab the lyric sheet and just start correcting it.
Or no, you know what?
Lines through everything.
What? Hand him back a sheet that's just like a SoundCloud link, and it's his diss track.
QR code with his diss track on it. Yeah. Wow. Anyway, so if you're listening, Solange's son Jewels, just stop making music, man. Don't.
Or hey.
Or get some help. Get somebody to help. You got good mentors around.
Work on the production side.
Yep. And also, no love to Hip Hop DX for saying that this is Jay-Z's nephew. You could have said Solange's son.
No, it's Hip Hop DX, not R&B DX.
You could have said Solange's son.
I'm just saying.
Don't bring Jay-Z into this.
No,
He's got other things to do.
Just pull him in. Be messy. Make it messy.
They made it messy, all right. Well, we're going to play some music. This is music from Rated R Playboy.
Who can rap?
Who can rap, yes, much better. This song's called Hypnosis. Check it out. It is here on Breaking and Entering Radio. Just accidentally pulled up Adobe Premiere as well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's going to load up. Shout out to Mr. Lloyd that just popped up into our
What's going
Instagram
on?
chat. Thank you for coming in to hang out for a little bit. We got, I think we got one more. Yeah, we got one more, and then an outro, and then I can go eat some dinner. I've been working all day, man.
Are you making it or are you going to get something?
I think I'm gonna make some tacos tonight.
All right.
I got the grill clean, so
Nice.
we can actually grill again. Last time we tried to grill here, it took too long. I'm gonna leave it at that. It took way too fucking long. All right. Yeah, one more segment.
Oh, no.
What? Oh no. Oh.
Keep in mind that's not
Yep.
Sonya.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Triple entendre. I don't know how.
Eventually, we're gonna have the Omar's phone cam.
No, we're not.
Eventually, it's gonna have to happen. One week, we'll go live at like 11 o'clock at night. Like it will be the BET Uncut episode. It'll be the Omar's phone cam where we all just live react, and that's the whole show for the week. It's just Pat and I going, oh, and then a Bible study after that.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna talk Fat Joe and the Rucker. They told him not to speak about the Rucker, but he's gonna speak about the Rucker. I gotta close this program out first. Okay. Save that shit. All right. Shout out to everybody else that's popping up in. It's weird, like on the hour, people pop into the chat. Maybe it's when like TV shows are at commercial breaks or whatever. But it seems like on the hour, more people pop into our like Instagram chat and our whatever. So, this beat is by Johnny Tobin, and I thought it said Jeffrey Tubin at first, and I was real worried. He's out here lubing like Tubin. Zoom God. Okay, no, not Zoom God. All right, let's talk about Fat Joe and J. Cole and all that stuff. So here we go. We're kind of just chilling out, winding down here on the show, and you're listening to Breaking and Entering Radio. We got the Week in Fat Joe to talk about. So not only, I mean, we mentioned Cameron before. Cameron's getting his own house renovation show on Paramount Plus. Not the only rapper getting his own show, because Fat Joe is getting the Fat Joe Show, which is going to be on Stars.
Nice.
Yeah. Basically, during the pandemic, Fat Joe launched an online talk show, and he was talking about just hip-hop culture in general. And now, thanks to that, he's getting his own, he's got a bag from Stars.
Nice.
He's going to get some money. He's going to have an actual produced version of it. So, you know.
And apparently Diddy is involved with it.
Yes, Diddy is one of the partners on it. So, cool. You know, that's good for
good.
Fat Joe.
I'm surprised they didn't put it on Revolt then.
Yeah. Which I found out I got recently.
It's
I've way deep in the DirecTV channels.
Oh, I've had it.
I'm talking late 300s, maybe 400s.
It's mine is lumped in. It's actually like near like the BYU network.
Yeah, so is mine.
Yeah.
It's like around the religious channels and around the like Spanish language channels. Somewhere around there.
My Spanish channels are like even further.
Okay.
Which I don't have the Spanish package.
Yeah, it's way deep in there, but Revolt you get. But yeah,
My Spanish is muy mal, in case you're wondering.
Fat Joe and 50 Cent both have shows, obviously, on Stars.
Yeah, and actually they'll be on the same night, so it'll be BMF, Power, and then the Fat Joe show.
Yeah, so it's like hip hop night on Sunday Sunday night on Stars. Other than that, though, we were talking about some other stuff with Fat Joe. That's a different article that I saw. Basically, he went live with someone and was saying that he was going to pull up to the J. Cole Scarborough Stars basketball game, which we previously mentioned last week on the show. J. Cole's playing for the Scarborough Stars.
You don't just drop into Canada like that, by the way.
Well, there's that. Yes.
Just saying.
But he was going on live, and he was going to see if he didn't know. You know, he was a little leery about J. Cole being nice at basketball, which, I mean, you're playing in the CEBL. How nice you got to be, right?
Probably fairly nice.
I was going to say, actually, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're probably like D2 level at worst.
Well, Fat Joe also brought up a point that we did on the show last week where we were talking about Master P playing in the league. Fat Joe was quick to bring up Rucker Park, and which famously, if you hear in Lean Back, he says he doesn't want to speak about the Rucker, but he spoke about the Rucker.
Do you realize what he's referring to?
Yeah, Rucker Park. I know.
Yes.
I know. Yes.
Yes,
but he's talking about Master P not scoring a point.
When he's talking that line, he's referring to a fight that broke out between his crew and Cameron's crew.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Yes,
of it. Okay.
That's what he's.
I knew that he was heavily involved with the team in the.
Yeah, well,
in
no,
the
like
league.
that was in
the tournament
back then. Like, yeah, they would like different rappers.
Does that explain my team didn't have to play to win the championship line? There was a DQ.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, never mind. I didn't know that part of it.
That's all. Yeah, that's all. That's what that's referring to. So like, stuff like that. So that's when they would recruit like NBA guys.
Yep. Yeah. I remember watching those summer games.
To like come play on their teams and stuff.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Because that was just kind of. So you know how like in like European basketball, it's all these like people that have a ton of money.
Yep.
That they probably got through dubious means, and they just throw it. So they just throw it so
their team is stacked.
Their teams are stacked. That's like the mini version of it.
Yeah.
At the Rucker back then. I don't know what it's like now. I don't know
it's probably still like that. The Rucker's still infamous.
But I don't know if the like artists are really like, because that was also like a promotional thing at that point too.
Yep.
Right? So it's just kind of like, it just helps your
Team
labels.
Terror Squad was out there in the N1 tournaments.
Yeah. But it helps your labels like visibility.
Yep.
And I hate saying
this is back when people ran around with posters in the street.
Yes.
They gave out thousands of posters to people to just get the hype up for their albums.
Yeah.
Somewhere I got a Big Sean inflatable, like one of those like cheer stick things.
Oh really?
I got one of those from South by Southwest for an album that I don't even know if it dropped.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah, different time in the promo world, but when he was talking about J. Cole, he was bringing up that Master P did not score 1 point when he went to the Rucker Park to play. So he wanted to make sure that J. Cole wasn't another Master P in that sense. So sounds like there's still a little bit of long looming beef there, maybe, or like a little like apprehension.
I don't necessarily beef. I just feel like I guess P didn't score the Rucker. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, that also could have been like a concern.
He also played pro ball though, so
yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
he was in the NBA.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm pretty sure Master P was nice with it, but like that also might have been one of those things where, like, you remember when Jordan and Pippen faced Kukoc in the Olympics?
I don't remember that.
The story was because it was like the summer before Kukoc was coming to the team, right?
Oh, okay.
And they were like, and Jerry Cross made a big deal about how I got this guy from Europe. He's the best. And like Jordan and Pippen were like, yo,
who is this guy?
Who are you talking about, man? Who nice?
Is this the 92 team?
Yeah. So they were like,
the same year that Charles Barkley said, I don't know where Angola is, but I feel sorry for him or something like that. Yeah.
So they were like, so Jordan and Pippen were like, we finna lock this fool down.
Right. And
they locked they had Kukoc in hell.
Yeah.
To prove a point to themselves.
Again, different game though.
So that might have been one of those things like, they might have been like, Peak, all that dude from down south coming up here?
Yeah.
Lock him up.
Yeah.
Lock him up.
It's a different game.
Yeah.
People slapping the cement, playing defense.
Yeah. So like it's things like that. So who I would love to know more details about that. Maybe Fat Joe will elaborate on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he hopefully got into the game. If
Yeah.
you can get into Canada, we don't know.
Yeah. Also, that's why I had to elaborate on the I don't want to speak on the record line because there was some actual,
Yeah.
It wasn't just a throwaway line about like, oh, this is where we play basketball. We don't talk about it. There was an incident. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's when I think Jim Jones got beat up.
Huh.
Or no, or that might have been a different basketball
I just
game.
thought it was about the tournament.
No,
I didn't know.
No, it wasn't about the
I
tournament.
was very wrong.
No. It was a whole separate. That was a whole thing.
Well, I'm glad that I brought this up because we learned a little something today.
Hey man,
Little hip-hop history.
Hey man, that Smack DVD era and
Yeah.
and the Cocaine City DVD era. Ooh boy,
Different time.
that was a different time. That's how French got started.
Oh, I kind of knew that Smack DVD, right? From
Because he used to film and edit and produce the DVDs, and then he would throw his freestyles on there, and that's how he got his name out there. And then he linked up with Max B, and it went from there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's super dope.
Yeah, that's like you're like, man, that dude with those garbage freestyles on those Smack DVDs. now he's like dating Doja Cat,
Nice playing Summerfest this year.
playing Summerfest, dating Doja Cat. He's living a good life.
Pulling up to the former La Marina in a yacht.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you two can achieve big things if you just throw yourselves into somebody else's platform.
That's what I'm trying to do being on this show.
Nah, you're not getting anywhere out of that.
I'm trying to find the Milwaukee Doja Cat.
You're helping us. Yeah, I guess Milwaukee Doja Cat if you're out there. Hit
Holla at me.
Ramo
Holla at me.
26.
2653.
Yes.
Holla at me.
I'll get it right one of these times. We're gonna get into some music. This is Rusty Pelicans featuring Speakeasy. This song is called Be Easy. Check it out here on Breaking Entering Radio. Man, I thought I was gonna get through a whole episode knowing everything.
No, I had to.
No, that's all right.
I had to like elaborate on that line because like the line was mentioned for a reason. See, like that whole time, that late '90s through mid 2000s
Mm-hmm.
was fucking wild. Because that's still when it was big label money and people were throwing that shit around and people were running around acting like a goddamn fool.
Oh yeah,
Hilarious.
like I said, I
That shit's
remember the crazy promo games that people would do. I
Yeah.
remember videos with yachts and
Yeah, like all,
fucking.
but like that, but then like just all the street shit like outside of that, right? So like you have like fights at the Rucker and people getting jumped at the Rucker and like
Diddy shot someone in the club. With J-Lo.
that like, but that's like, I mean that's like a big notable thing, but it's
Right.
all this other side shit that happened that like people like Jay-Z stabbing Lance Rivera over a woman and it just kind of
Allegedly.
gets okay, and
It
it gets
happened.
swept under a rug. People don't even really talk about that anymore.
I didn't know that happened. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I watched MTV all the time.
Yeah, it's like when the Nas line where he's like, "And your man stabbed Un and make you took the blame," like that line.
Oh,
That's yeah.
we lost Shine's career because of this.
Well, that's a whole. That's,
I know.
That's
that
Diddy's part.
brings up a different one.
Yeah, that's a
but-
different one. There was the shit where like Jim Jones and some of the Dipset guys got jumped outside of. Oh God, there was like a basketball arena in Harlem.
Okay.
I feel like it was called the Kingdome.
Okay.
Might have been called the Kingdome, but there was like a basketball arena in Harlem.
Right.
Like a lot of games would happen there, and like
Summer League open gym shit.
yeah, like shit like that.
Mhm.
So like people would play there and have games there and shit, and
Okay.
like that was a like shit happened there. Like so you know that would be referencing like songs and shit.
We need to find a bunch of old Smack DVDs and just watch them on the stream. None of that's got to be copyrighted, right?
I don't know,
I would think.
or it's probably on YouTube and shit if you look.
Yeah, we could probably just pull those up sometime and watch them.
Probably find that shit on YouTube.
I mean, if Ron Funches does like Get High and Watch Wrestling, where he literally puts on old matches and watches that shit and comments on it, we're gonna have to go back and watch a bunch of Smack DVDs. Maybe that'll be like Patreon content. Alan and Omar watch Smack DVD and comment, and we just Beavis and Butthead it or Mystery Science 30,000 it, however you want to think about it.
There's like clips, but there's not like.
I'm sure eBay's got actual Smack DVDs out there. I'm gonna look that shit up later. I'm saying.
All right, here's like 50 Cent on Cocaine City talking greasy.
Uh,
Again, it's Cocaine City. I still that hot shit, you know what I'm see, I'm fucked up with DVDs because they really ain't got no circulation. If you really want to know what the fuck reason why you don't see me on the other shit. You understand what I'm saying? We'll keep it real with you, you know what I'm saying? Right here, the middle of motherfucking Manhattan, that don't look like, man, I look like projects right there, right? I mean, they fucked up over there too, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah. So
Different
like,
time.
different time, and like that was like you had to go like to the record store in the hood and buy those.
Oh yeah. That was not being sold at fucking Sam Goody.
No, those were not sold at Sam Goody or Best Buy. You had to go to Discman or like some other shit. You had to go there and get that shit, or like grabbing mixtapes. You had to go to those spots to grab the mixtapes and shit, right? Or there was a site I used to order mixtapes from. Like twice a year, I would just order like a fucking
stack of them.
stack of mixtapes. Like fuck it,
Okay.
you just order those mixtapes and shit. Because I was like, fuck it, just order all these mixtapes.
Right.
Because like especially the ones like I had trouble downloading. I'm like, nah, let me get those.
Yeah.
And
I was
they would be
strictly
fire.
download with them.
It would be fucking fire.
If I would have got a box of physical mixtapes sent to my house,
I
my
had
parents would have lost their shit.
like I had the like that's why I got a PayPal account back in the day.
Oh really?
Because that's how you had to pay the shit. They wouldn't take credit card. You had to do it through PayPal. Either the PayPal or you wrote and mailed a check off. Like that's how that shit worked.
It's a different fucking time.
Different fucking time.
I want to start some shit like that. Let's
Different
figure something
fucking
out.
time.
What can we get? What can we corner the market on? We'll figure it out. We'll think about it.
I don't know. That's crazy. I don't know, man.
We're gonna start selling access to people's OnlyFans for cheap.
Bootleg OnlyFans?
Probably. I
They
don't
don't
know.
make. They don't. Man, that's fucked up.
That's probably a crime. I don't know
Actually-
if that's actually a crime, so I'm sorry. I don't know.
uh,
Allegedly.
That probably is a crime. At the very least, it's not ethical.
Yeah.
Fun fact: there was a lady that I followed on OnlyFans that was based in Russia.
Allegedly.
But no, this is how I know she was for sure because it was a free account, right?
Right.
And it said the subscription ended. I'm like, what do you mean? It's a free account. Then like I looked at the last like post from her, and
Yeah.
she was like, they're gonna shut down my account because of the financial situation in Russia. She was like, check my links to see like where I'll be posting next, and
Shut
like,
down the hustle.
well, I think all their shit got nuked. So I was like, oh,
Okay. Different phrase. different phrase.
all
please.
of our accounts were terminated.
Okay.
How about that?
That works better.
How about that? All of our accounts were terminated, and I was like, oh, they really got you for real.
Wow.
So like, on our account, like all the media was taken down, like no access to anything. All the posts were removed. Like it's all just gone.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
So there you go.
They done
International
stopped- they
international policy.
They done stopped the hoeing in Russia. Ain't that a bee? Ain't that a bee?
It's gonna be like a phrase we use. It's gotta be.
Stop the hoeing in Russia.
No, like you know how somebody says like, I wouldn't do that for all the tea in China or whatever. It's like some
Yeah.
shit like that. We could be like, I'm not doing that for all the hoes in Russia. I like it. I think it's good.
All
I think
right.
it could catch on.
All right.
Let's get out of here. Let's finish this show. For a second, I thought that we were muted on Instagram the whole time. I was like, why are people tuning out? No, that's not. We were fine. All right, here we go. Anyway, I'm thinking it's just gonna be a great phrase with all the in Russia. You know what? Never mind. We are gonna get out of here. It has been a stellar week here on Breaking and Entering Radio. We've had a blast. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. And we are done for this week. I think this is the last. Fingers crossed.
We'll have the full crew back. It should be great.
It should be good, but I mean, hopefully you've enjoyed us enough to keep coming back and keep listening. Shout out to all the stations that carry us too, all the online radio stations. Shout out to everybody that's subscribed to the show on Spotify as well during the week. And if you want to get more music from us, every single day you can go over to breakingandentering.net. Find tons of music there. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. We got content all over the place. if you want to support this thing financially, I know we joked about having a centerfold account before, maybe coming soon, but if you really do want to support us monetarily, you can do that over at patreon.com/breaking and entering. Pay the $5. You get a bunch of extra content there from us. You get a bunch of extra stuff. And I got some surprises that are going to get DM'd to some people this week.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, so now is your week to sign up. You got to sign up before the world's largest music festival if you live in the Milwaukee area. So that's all I can say about that. But yeah, sign up over at patreon.com/breaking and entering. And Omar, it's been a blast doing this with you. And we're out of here. We will see you next time on Breaking and Entering Radio. Peace.
Peace.
There you go. It's a radio show.
Yeah, so like nuked account.
Super nuked.
So like all the posts are like down.
Unfortunately, the political problems of the country played the most wrong in relation to the models and content creators. Yeah. Wow. I will try to quickly fill the account with sexuality. What a way to sign off. What a way to be like they're coming after me.
Yeah.
Just got to get that centerfold subscription or whatever it is.
Well,
whatever the next one is.
So, let's see.
Shout out to the people that just popped in just now on Instagram and wherever else. Thank you for watching. We are going to head out. We've got stuff and things to do in our lives. I got to eat some dinner. And don't forget, Big Beat MKE this Thursday. Be there. We'll be there. Pat might be there. You might catch COVID. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. That'd be a terrible way to sell the event. You might catch COVID. We don't know.
Make sure you're up to date on your shots.
Yeah, we'll be all right. Everything's going to be all right, so don't worry about that. But yeah, we are out of here. So, for Omar Beckham, I'm Alan. We're out of here. Peace. We ate all the hot Cheeto popcorn.
We did
done.
it.
Done and dusted.
We did it.
Drank all the alcohol.
We drank the drinks. We ate the popcorn.
So that means
it was a successful show.
Yep, nothing else we can do here.